Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch once again. And as you can hear from my nasally voice, that this man cold is currently winning the battle. But that's okay because the show must go on. Today for Last Epoch, we're going to discuss Beta 0.9H, which is a new bug fix that was just dropped. And this bug fix doesn't do anything for the bug that I have caught, but a serious problem in the game. This is something that pissed off people more than you could imagine. Honestly, I can't imagine it. If it happened to me, I'd be like through the roof. Okay. Imagine logging into LE and all of your crap is gone. I'd be furious. Check this out. Fix the bug where deleting a stash category would cause some stash tabs to become inaccessible, making it appear like the items were lost. Added a check to automatically fix any stashes that were affected by the above bug. So I heard over and over again in my Discord and during stream that there were people affected by this. Now, what's great is that the items, even though they appeared to be gone, they were actually just invisible, which means, and again, I don't know if it's been fixed because I didn't have this problem, so I can't validate that it's been fixed. But supposedly those invisible items, your invisible items, can now be seen. So if you had this bug fix and it is now, if you had this bug and it is now fixed, I want you to go to the comment section and say, I can see my stuff again. And that way I could validate that this problem has been solved. Now, we've got some notes, and this is about next week, okay, next week. Because this stash bug was high priority and reasonably self-contained, we decided it was not worth putting out a dedicated hotfix for it. We have many other bug fixes in progress that we plan to release in a more substantial patch next week following the strategy I mentioned in the 0.9G post, okay? So they wanted to just knock this out, and then we're going to get a more substantial bug update next week. So here's what they're working on. All right, let's check out what EHG is working on. We have fixes for reordering transform abilities, Abomination losing abilities on transition and Tempest Strike visuals. We have a fix for changing left mouse button behavior in testing. This is interesting. I never touch my left mouse button. It always needs to be just movement. I was talking about this on last night's This Week in Action podcast, that in Diablo 4, you are required to have a skill on your left click, because if you don't, you're just giving up a skill. Oh, it drives me crazy, because then you're trying to move around, but you're accidentally casting abilities. I don't like it. We have a fix for the dungeon entrance bug, and it has passed our initial testing. Since the problem does not affect everyone evenly, we are doing more testing to confirm. Dungeons have been not great. And not great is a nice way of putting it. We're also working on a fix for a dungeon boss room sometimes being inaccessible and Julra failing to drop her specific unique items. This also came up on the podcast last night that there's some people that have killed Julra at tier 3 20 times, no glove drops, or killing Julra at tier 1, no ring drops. We are still actively working on client and server performance. Yes, please. This includes CPU, memory, and network optimization and should help improve situations that feel less laggy, or that feel laggy. I did like a little at the end here, necro lag, fix necro lag. We are aware that unexpected server region / high latency issues are still occurring, and we are working on ways to improve this. This is a somewhat longer term effort than individual bugs. We continue to monitor for indications of saved data loss, and things have looked good this week. We still investigate any reports thoroughly. So now that I have played Necromancer, and now that I've played Paladin, and I've moved on to Druid, every time I go to a new class, I find bugs for that class. For example, Paladin's lunge still isn't working effectively. Transforms and moving sideways don't always work correctly as a druid. So it does seem that there is still quite a few bugs in the game. But as far as having all of your stuff deleted, that has supposedly been fixed. What do you think of this hot fix? Are they giving us these fixes in a timely manner? What are your thoughts? Or does it not matter because you're just going to be playing PoE tomorrow anyways? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. To ask at the end of this video, ask number one, I'm hoping today is the day I have earned your subscription. Hoping today is the day you make the decision to push that little red button. I would really appreciate it. Helps the channel as we move through 2023. Ask number two, check out my Patreon. Thank you to the first 56 members that have signed up. Become an instant ARPG VIP and get Patreon exclusive content at the first link in the description. Weekly blog post, weekly podcast, access to the VIP lounge so you can chit chat with me every day. Chance to win custom merch, chance to live stream with me. Get a special title for the Discord, and lots of other goodies. First link in the description. That's all I've got. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.